Welcome to Evening News on Raymond TV. I am Annie Baba Bekeloloa. On national news, gunmen on Monday morning attacked the Owerri Correctional Prison in the Imo State capital and freed over 15 inmates. The attack has also raised the Imo Police Command headquarters situated in Owerri and burnt almost all the vehicles parked at the command headquarters. The hoodlums further freed the suspects in almost all the cells at the State Criminal Investigation Department of the command. It was gathered that the gunmen operated from 1 a.m. till 3 a.m. on Monday. They sang solidarity songs at the government house roundabout for about 30 minutes before attacking the facilities, a security man said. Still on national news, the leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has said that no Nigerian deserves to be in the country's prison. The IPOB leader based his stance on the treatment received by some groups, whom he said get freed and rehabilitated after they are arrested by authorities. He said on Twitter, if Mayetti Allah terror headsmen and other murderous Fulani groups, including Boko Haram insurgents, can be arrested, freed, and rehabilitated by this new colonial Fulanists as Nigeria president, then no single soul deserves to be in any prison in Nigeria. If you know, you know. UGM. Kanu's post comes hours after news broke out that some gunmen on Monday broke into the Owerri Correctional Prison in Imo State and freed about 15 inmates. On international news, a French reality TV series has been condemned by the government over its treatment of so-called handkerchief ceremonies in which young brides are supposed to prove their virginity. The Minister for Citizenship, Marlene Schiappa, has written to the country's broadcast watchdog, the CSA, saying she was outraged by incredible gypsy weddings' uncritical handling of the rites, which sees the bride being examined by female relatives just before the marriage takes place. Inspired by Channel's 4's Big Fat Gypsy Weddings, the French series to the free-to-view TFX channel follows the courtship and marriage traditions of the Catalan Gaitan community living in the southern town of Perpignan. In an edition broadcast in February, viewers saw, amid the preparations for a lavish wedding, the bed on which the ceremony was due to take place. The commentary then ran, on this bed, a woman with special training tests the resistance of Naomi's hymen with a delicate tissue. The ceremony of the handkerchief is ancestral and inescapable. If Naomi has had sexual relations, the wedding will be cancelled. In other scenes, women from the community explained why it was important. It is for the family of the boy, said one, so that they know he has taken a beautiful woman who is a virgin. Asked if men shouldn't have similar questions asked of them, another replied, that's not how it is done. We start from the principle that if a young man doesn't go out to party and see other girls before he gets married, then afterwards he will miss it. It is an experience he has to have. Ms. Schiappa said in a letter she was incensed at the unquestioning tone of the program. On sports news, substitute Diogo Jota scored twice as Liverpool and outclassed Arsenal to win 3-0 at the Emirates Stadium, Mikel Arteta. At the moment, I am in shock. We gave every ball away and couldn't put 3 passes together. Mikel Arteta apologized for Arsenal's insipid performance during Saturday's 3-0 home defeat to Liverpool, admitting his players should have lost by a bigger margin. Manchester City's win at Leicester earlier in the day means like Liverpool's hopes of retaining their title will mathematically over after a season of mixed performances, poor results and terrible injury problems. But they were back to their scintillating best at the Emirates Stadium as they dominated Arsenal and secured a 3-0 win courtesy of a brace from substitute Diogo Jota, either side of a Mohamed Salah strike. Lastly, on entertainment news, a lady identified on Twitter as Gilven Sibekwe has called out a friend over theft. According to her post, she said friend identified as Alaberi stole her birthday cake and drinks. Even Sibekwe shared CCTV footage as proof in which 2 ladies are seen leaving the birthday with a cake and some drinks. Twitter user @Given Sibekwe clocked a year older on April 3, 2021 and threw a birthday party in which she invited her friends to celebrate with her. However, @Given Sibekwe, who had stepped out around 5 a.m. the following morning to do a delivery, returned by 11 a.m. to discover a cake and some drinks which were gifted to her missing. She called a friend, Rennie, who is also known as Alaberry on Twitter, and asked about the missing items. Rennie, however, denied knowing about the whereabouts. Given Sibekwe, who at this point accused the apartment staff of stealing from her, was then shown the CCTV footage which captured the moment Rennie and a friend of ours were seen exiting the apartment with the said cake and drinks. That is all we have for evening news on Remo TV. You can follow us on every of our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube at Official Remo TV. You can also check us on our website at www.remotv.com.ng. I remain Anibaba Bekelolua. Good night.